you didn't catch me on Fox News last night on the Jesse Waters Primetime show talking about Luigi Mangione, wow, that was an experience. But here are some of the main points that I want to make sure and get across. Number one, he is generally an attractive man as it is, right? The question was, why are people going crazy over him? Why are women in particular, but there's some men too, right? Because I think he's gay. So he is eliciting a lot of sexual attraction from people despite being an alleged violent criminal. So he's attractive. That's inarguable. He's not an unattractive guy. I don't know exactly how tall he is, but he's, statuesque. He's got good bone structure. He's got status. He's intelligent. He covers like the basics of attraction. Now, two, he's also got this sort of mysterious quality to him, kind of like the American Psycho guy, Patrick Bateman. That, was a character that drew like a cult following, because he has this sort of forward-facing good guy persona. He just seems like a normal guy, but he's attractive. And then kind of like this strong and silent type too, right? He's fit, he's attractive, he's got a good job, he's got money. And then behind closed doors, he turns into like this, well, not necessarily American Psycho guy, but the Luigi guy, he turns into like a vigilante in his personal life. And so that is alluring. It's morally ambiguous, and that can be attractive to women. And the reason why it can be attractive to women is because of evolution. It's because of our biology, because we have this hindbrain, not the amygdala, but in the hindbrain, because that's in the forebrain. The hindbrain is the cerebellum, the pons, and it is more a part of your subconscious programming to have this arousal response to violence and domination and danger. So in our biological and evolutionary roots, we were influenced to pick men that were the more violent types because they were the better protectors. We had a better chance of survival based on who we were with. So if we were with a violent man, then that meant we could ensure our survival better and our children's survival. So it was built into our DNA ages ago, and we still kind of have the residue of that now. But obviously we don't need a man who's going to be morally bankrupt, who's going to be this type of violent offender. We want someone who just has the capacity for violence under the right circumstances, but someone who's also morally upstanding. And this guy obviously is on a mission. He has these convictions, and he wants to take matter into his own hands. And so this can be very attractive, specifically to insecure, unhealthy, unself-aware women, right? A woman who is healthy and secure and self-aware is going to be able to override those drives and make better choices, looking for a man who's more ethical and moralistic and doesn't just, react on his urges. So we still can't argue with this innate impulse that we have as humans, and in this case women. And so it can be a very attractive draw for some people. And just recognizing that there is a really bad state that we're in of having low masculinity. And so these sort of primal signals of masculinity are going to garner even more attention because they're so rare. So that's a lot of stuff to take in. But the other side of this too is culturally, socially, what has happened to influence the sanitizing effect we've had to violent crime. In our culture, we have glorified and emphasized the value of empathy over and above rationality, and the importance of acknowledging the consequences of one's behavior, which leads us to where we find ourselves now. A culture that romanticizes murderers based on extenuating circumstances and seeing them as antiheroes that can be rescued.